Okay, here we are. James Bonding, Moonraker. Welcome to DeGINerates. We got a lively chat here. We got my boy Roddy, Will Whitley, your boy.
Sup, Will?
PWM's back in the chat in the house. That's you.
Oh,
Sure.
yeah.
Sure.
Pretty white Mike.
Pretty white Mike. Now, is that you're pretty white or you're a pretty white boy? Like you're pretty and you're white? Or that's an adjective. What is it?
I guess we'd have to ask Will.
Yeah, we'll wait. Well, we're not going to continue on, Will, until you answer that.
All right.
All right, I'm just kidding. I'm fucking kidding. All right, what's going on?
what?
I was like, nope. Okay, so we have. I was telling everybody a little bit earlier. I'll tell them again because I don't know when I edit. I'm probably cut the whole fucking first 20 minutes off. We've been making drinks for every movie we reviewed, and it's been kind of going off this book here. I'll say it every time. Shaken. It's from Bar Swift. They're in Soho, London. I think they also have another spot. Some secrets can't be shared. Bro, I don't know what you know as well, but we have no secrets on this show. That's how
We're an open book.
open. The other things are open besides the book because of the sharing.
Mm.
And so we're getting recipes. There's a book full of James Bond settings and characters, themed drinks, right? So we've done one pretty much for every movie, unless Mike forgets to make it. And today we're doing the Drax, which is the main villain, the antagonist of Moonraker. So we attempted to make it. I attempted to make it.
What are you talking about?
Okay, cool. I was like, I don't have much volume. And now I look at yours and, I mean, I don't have a flute. That probably would have helped.
Sure.
But you sip yet?
Nope. I like it.
It's not bad. I was gonna say it's not bad. Hold on.
All right. So
Hey, they may be onto something. These
what-
so-called professional bartenders.
I don't know if you know this. I'm not the biggest wine person.
Yeah, me neither. And when I looked at the recipe, I was like, oof, it's all wine, dude.
Okay, so we'll just hop in how I made mine because I know
Yeah, sure.
probably a little different from yours. So I did get the what's it called, Riesling.
Okay, what kind? Yeah, Riesling.
Yeah.
What the hell? St. Christopher.
Yeah.
St. Christopher Roddy.
I made sure to get it that it had the little dots and looked German and shit. You know.
Oh, okay. I got some Riesling, but I don't think I really got one that was German. You ready for this?
Yeah.
I don't know really what it was, but something really called me to this one.
Pacific Rim. Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know. It was something about the name really got me going. But Sweet Riesling.
Yeah.
From Washington. It was $10 at the Kroger's.
I paid 17 at something called Bottles.
Bottles is nice. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I love a good Bottles.
Have you been there before?
When I lived in Charleston. That's it.
I kind of wish you would have told me this because I think we've talked about. I've had a hard time here in Charleston. Pretty much all the liquor stores, because it's not.
That's right.
It's not ABC owned. You know they.
Okay. So they can get whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, but they're all like super small, like mom and pop. And then I found Bottles, and this place is pretty large, and they've got a really good selection. And they are split between having spirits on one side, and then they have
beer and wine or some shit.
Beer and wine on the other side, but it got weird because I bought the wine first, and I wanted to go. I had to grab some spirits, and I was like, "Hey, can I take this in the spirit side? You know, since I paid for it, or do I need to run it to my car?" And you know, she kind of looked at me like I was retarded, which,
understandable.
Yeah. And she's like,
I mean, that's pretty much the way I look at you every day. So
that's probably the way everyone looks.
No, okay, so you get the right wine. I got a Riesling. Step 1, matched. That's great.
All right.
Good start.
Two,
This is further than we usually get in matching. Just letting you know.
All right. The Lillet, is that what it's called? Lillet?
Yeah.
I actually found Lillet Blanc instead of using because I think last time I had
There's
used
like Quina Lillet. Yeah.
So
yeah.
So I got the Lillet Blanc. So that's two ingredients, and then what's it called? Tincture? Is that what we were making?
A tincture. It's a tincture, Mike.
Tincture. Okay, I'm uncouth.
Yeah, it's a word.
Okay.
I don't know. It's not like a classy word. Okay, tincture. Yeah.
Yeah. So I made it. Now, I didn't see until after I made it that it called for green peppercorn, not black. I saw peppercorn. I did black.
That's right. I don't see color, so.
Okay.
So I just grabbed what I got. No.
Okay.
So basically, I looked it up. I didn't get green peppercorn either. Okay. And it turns out that Will, we should do a live case race. All right. What kind of beer though?
Well, I've hosted a couple case races in my time, and
yeah. Well, how old were we? Like 20? Come on, bro. Shit. I mean, 21, obviously, but
25, 26, somewhere around there.
Mike, I don't know. I got bad news for you, dude. That's like almost 15 years ago now. So apparently green peppercorn is just like black peppercorn before it's like fully mature.
Yeah, all the colors they're all the same. It's
just different ages. Yeah. So I did black peppercorn as well, and then I just kind of it says to infuse the green peppercorn into the vodka for 3 days.
I did mine for
3 minutes.
Oh
no! I did mine for about an hour.
I did. Well, I made mine yesterday, so
okay, like overnight.
Yeah.
And then I got thyme. Did you get thyme?
Yes. Now I didn't get fresh. I used dry for my tincture, but
I got fresh. It's just kind of like it's there, and that's the garnish that's on here. But like, whoops, woo. Okay, so. What's funny to me is when they pour it in here, man, dude, I saw this picture and I was like, that boy looks carbonated and I like it.
Yeah.
And then when you look at it, there ain't no damn carbon.
I mean, I don't know, maybe if you shake the wine up a little bit, maybe you
can
get a bubble.
So you made the tinctures. Yeah. Did you get the pear liqueur? That
is where we probably deviated. So I could not find it. I found a spice pear. And it was $36, so I didn't use that.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Well, because that's the other thing. Like when I look at this stuff, like I had no problem. Like if it was actually like this is the pear cream de pura or whatever the fuck it's called.
I think it's just French for pear.
Okay.
But yeah, I think when I looked it up, it was just like pear liqueur, and I was like, yeah.
If I actually found it, I would have bought it, but. With it being spice pear, like it probably would have been somewhere, but also it was like 2 teaspoons. So I was like, you know what? I'll get something else. So this is probably where we deviated. I didn't use pear.
Well, it's 2 teaspoons, but I think
I used peach.
Okay.
Schnapps. I used the peach pear. It's close enough. Looking back on
I think apple's closer, but okay.
Looking back on it, I should have done apple.
But okay, that's cool, bro.
Yeah, so that's.
I think I bought this for a previous drink, the pear.
Okay.
So I had it, but yeah, it's only 2 teeth. And then did you get absinthe?
No, because it was like a couple dashes, and I was like, I'm not buying a whole bottle for fucking.
I found an airplane bottle of absinthe.
I didn't see any of those, but if I did, that would have been great.
I went to 3 ABC stores, and at the third one, I was like, if there's no absinthe airplane bottle, I'm just not gonna use it. You know what I mean? Like, because like when I looked at the recipe and it was like a dash. But I will say, check this out though. Like, it does really just kind of give it that aroma of like licorice.
Yeah.
And I think this is the appropriate amount of absinthe that anyone should have in their drink. A dash. Okay, that's it.
It's
almost too much, honestly.
I didn't think about it until now, but what I could have done is I could have made a star anise tincture, and that probably would have given it
probably been good enough. Yeah.
But yeah, so that was my drink. It sounds pretty similar to yours, with the exception of I didn't know 2 dashes of Epsom, and mine's a little peachy.
Yeah. The only other thing is that I read that when you're supposed to do like 3.5 ounces of vodka and 3.5 ounces of water for the tincture,
Yeah.
I just did 3 ounces of vodka and I forgot the water.
Yeah. So for me,
So
I had these little I had like a kit a long time ago to like infuse like shit, and I had these little like vials with like a little like dropper in them.
yeah. Okay.
They're only about 2.5 ounces.
So you filled them up. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just all vodka, but no, it.
That's cool.
You know, I smelled it. It had
Some apothecary shit, bro. Whatever the hell it is.
you know, it had a nice peppery smell to it for the pepper.
It's pretty good. I mean, you probably have to look back at the rankings, but this one's kind of up there. I mean, it's not bad. We've had some bad ones, you know.
Yeah.
You like it? Look at it.
Yeah,
I could feel the wheel spinning there. You're just like, oh.
Here's the problem with me. Like, I really don't give out 4s. Would I give out 4 to something like this? But yeah, fuck it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not doing that.
That's fine.
I'm gonna feel like a 3, but I think that one we had, I think it might have been Mr. Big. That was a really good one, or the peppermint for On Her Majesty's was really good. But this is a 3. This is good. This is way better than like Goldfinger or Man with a Golden Gun or. Sorry.
The one we made last drink, I don't even remember for the spy that shagged me. I know what it did.
Oh, it was Dreamy Pines.
That wasn't.
It was also kind of minty. Yeah, I thought it was alright. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So anyway, let's talk about okay. So I got a 3, you got a 4.
Mm-hmm.
The ingredients all mean things usually in these drinks. So Riesling is German.
Yep.
Drax is German. It says he's French, which Lillet?
Yeah,
maybe?
That's probably, I don't know.
Well, it might say in here. Hold on, let's see. Okay. Lillet Blanc adds body and aroma. Creme de pois. Oh, the pour. Sweetness, fruitness, and the thyme and green peppercorn. A spicy edge. A touch of absinthe lifts the drink and provides a sense of lethality. Because he's lethal. I guess creme de pour is fucking French. There you go. You know what I mean? That works for me.
Yeah, French, German, like... So,
foreign.
I will say this is one of those drinks like, oh yeah, I would definitely make this again. And I'm not really a wine guy, but I'd probably buy this shit again. The only thing with this is generally wine kind of gives me, like, if you get wine drunk with all the sweetness, kind of gives me a headache. And
it's not great. I think it's probably the worst kind of drunk.
And I was
yeah, I'm gonna go with that. That's the worst.
I originally was going to pre-stage and just go ahead, and this probably will show my age, but go ahead and take 2 ibuprofen before we start recording.
Well, okay, that's funny. I just went to the store.
Yeah.
And I got some like bagels. So I made a big ass bagel sandwich with 2 eggs for the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna carb up real quick.
Sure.
Before I drank, because I knew it was gonna fuck me up. You know, like I was like, let me just make sure I got enough in me. Because sometimes we drink, and I don't really eat that much breakfast, and then afterwards I'm just like, oh, I need to eat something. But this time I'm like, let me just fuck it. You know, like because wine will.
I had a beef stick, so I figured by the time we're done recording, I'm probably gonna be pretty fucked because you already saw I brought the bottle in here, and I intend on refilling.
Warming up, boys.
Yeah.
Imagine a drink, Pacific Rim, and fighting cock.
Oh, I don't think my...
What wins the battle? No.
I don't think my asshole is ready for that drink.
We'll get it there. Don't worry.
You're a sweet boy.
Thank you. So yeah, I guess fuck it. That's the drink. That's it. It's done. Moving on. I mean, if you're alright with it, you got anything to add for the drink?
No.
Any of our three chatters have a question about the drink before we move on?
Three chatters. This is
Well, two chatters.
well, but there's three guys.
Three viewers right now. I don't know if I count, but
is that a record for us?
I don't know, man. I think one time we got 4. That was a crazy time, but I think we hit 4 one time. All right. Changed it. No questions, but carbonation makes it. I agree. Almost felt like if it was a sparkling wine, it probably would have been like better.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know. Next time.
yeah.
I just clicked in. Well, hello.
Could you butt chug it? I mean, Will, you could butt chug anything.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah, let's
are
say
you
in
asking
theory.
me, like, specifically, could I butt chug it? Like, yes, but do I want to?
I don't know, dude. You just said
No.
your ass is even ready for fighting cock. How are you gonna butt chug a?
Dog, if there's a will, there's a way, and I'm still kind of dumb. So
Well,
like,
there's a Will in the chat who wants the butt chug. There you go. Yeah, let's see you butt chug anything. You can really put your mind to it.
right?
It's like- All right, so we're gonna do Moonraker. We're gonna review it, break it down. Let me get my. One of these tabs has my notes. Okay, there we go.
All right. So
Found it.
So
Go ahead.
while you're pulling it up, so this doesn't specifically have anything to do with this specific movie. However, how do you watch your Bond movies?
On my phone.
Okay, like through an app or something.
Yeah, through Prime Video.
Oh, and then you just rent them.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I know you have the collection, correct?
I do. So let's talk about the collection, right?
Let's
So,
talk about the collection. Go for
All
it.
right. So I don't know how you watch these movies, but
I just told you.
well, a different how you watch them. I watch pretty much all my movies with subtitles at home, and a lot of times that's because like I'm usually downstairs, kids are sleeping, so like I'll turn the volume down so that it's like I can.
Is
still
this
hear-
something specific to this movie? Because I
Yes,
also watch.
yes.
I also watch with subtitles.
Okay, cool. Well,
I'm
all right,
curious
so
if it's the same thing.
we're subtitle people, right?
Yeah.
And so I couldn't.
Subtitles, dope or dumb? Anyway,
Yeah,
sorry.
So I was having a hard time, like just pulling it up on like the remote control, trying to get subtitles.
Okay.
And I found in the actual like DVD, like in the extras, like I'm looking, and it said something about like you know, and it's got like a real James Bondy way of like saying like, hey, do you want to watch a specific scene? Do you want to start the movie? And I found one that you know, sounded like it would be subtitles. So I click on it and it shows me the subtitles, right? And it starts from the bottom and it's showing me all the different languages that I could do subtitles. And it's got Korean and it's got you know, Spanish, and you're going through Japanese, you're going through all of them. You get to the top and it says English. However, specifically it says English for the deaf or hearing impaired. All the other ones just all the other ones just say the language. And this one specifically calls out for deaf or hearing impaired. Why do I have to be hearing impaired to want to watch my movie in subtitles?
I don't know. I think. Well, here's the thing, though. It's not just like it's like they add things to the subtitles. It's almost like the guy would describe like the scene.
Well,
You know what I mean? Like
okay,
they'd be like Bond is, you know, he's preparing for re-entry, as in, you know, penetration, and you're like,
Okay,
wow,
so-
I got it now.
So what you're telling me is it's a different type of subtitles.
It's like a more yeah.
Okay, I thought they were calling me out for watching the subtitles. Like,
So yeah, you gotta like think of it as like if you were deaf or something, and you were, you know, like they could be like he shouted it. You know, he didn't just say like Bond, get over here, he yelled it or he whispered it, or and then if you were visually impaired, I think they would commentate, you know what I'm saying? Like it'd be like he's entering from the left of the building to this or that, and he's going, like it would explain it to you as it's like Braille for a movie.
Got it. I just thought they were calling me out for watching these fucking subtitles.
Yeah, you're gonna get a subtitle selection. It's like, and this is for Mike because he's an idiot. Okay, so right. He doesn't even know how to start up his computer.
Well,
yeah, that happened.
All right. Time. And then before we start with our analysis of the movie, something that I don't know if you want to take into consideration. It made a lot of sense, like after I read it. So this movie, they effectively made it more sci-fi, based off of the success of Star Wars. And what's the next movie? Your Eyes Only.
For Your Eyes Only. Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't catch this, and shit. What's the last one we watched?
The Spy Who Loved Me.
Who Loved Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's supposed to. It says Bond will return in For Your Eyes Only. I didn't check it. I didn't notice, but apparently it's a big thing.
So they changed it based off of. So I assume that the producers watched Star Wars and then jizzed all over them.
So basically, Star Wars exploded on the scene, and I think it takes a while to project or produce these, but like that came out. Close Encounters of the Third Kind, I think, came out, and I want to say Alien came out a couple months before that, the first one.
Well, I don't know when Alien came out. Star Wars came out in '77, and
so Alien came out. I looked this up actually. Alien came out May '79, and this one came out in like November '79. So I wouldn't say it's close. It's not far enough away to be like really influence it, but you could tell that Hollywood was.
Well, they started
like
filming this
going nuts off of space.
They started filming this one August of '78. So this.
But it also, if you really want to peel it back, it has the same name as the book, but the book has nothing to do with space.
Well, I haven't read it yet.
I think I have it over here too. No, I don't. Wait for it. Yeah, here it is. Hell yeah. Boom, son. Look at that edition.
Oh, that's dope.
Okay, so like this one. So apparently Moonraker actually means something like something to do with a sail or something? Like a boat?
I don't know.
Whatever. So the point was they saw the name and they're like, that's kind of spacey, and they just like the last movie was based off a book, but it had nothing to do with it either. And they did the same thing with this, right? So they took the name and they're like, let's make it spacey. Fuck it.
Yeah.
So that was kind of going on with that. Again, do you want to go with the guessing game on the budget and the Rotten Tomatoes and stuff? I like doing that. It's fun.
So I kind of.
Or did you look this up? You shitbird. Okay.
Okay, next time I'll stop looking them up.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
If I remember correctly, they doubled the budget and it was like 34 mil.
Yeah.
For this, and then it grossed. I've got two numbers in my head, so it was between like 235 and 285.
No, less. 210.
Okay. But they're not going to gross that until they hit Goldeneye.
Yep, there you go. There's a record until Goldeneye, which was like fucking.
Goldeneye came out
16 years later.
Yeah, 95 or
95.
something like that.
Yeah, which is nuts because then if you talk about the Rotten Tomatoes, did you look that up?
Yeah, I did.
God damn it!
Well, I took a screen grab because I thought one of the critics said it best, but I think it was like a 60?
59.
Okay.
59.
So, yeah, I took a screen grab because one of the guys said more ludicrous plots, but outfitted with primo gadgets and spectacular sets, Moonraker is both silly and entertaining. And you know what? At times, like I've got in my notes, I wrote, is Moonraker a comedy? Like just the goofy shit that was going on, you know? But like,
Yeah.
you know, I got to the end and I heard, you know, fucking Kurt Russell from The Gladiator. And it just, are you not entertained? Like,
Yeah.
well, I mean, yeah, but
I guess so.
fuck, was that a goofy fucking movie, you know?
Yeah, so I got a little note that I guess Connery, did you see this one? Sean Connery went and saw it with Roger Moore. He saw the premiere. They went and saw it. And he basically said he hated it, but in a way of saying this Bond has gotten so far from my 5 or 6 films that what it is now. He's like, I can't understand what's happening.
Well,
but
and it's so funny because we talked about it in the last one, The Spy That Shagged Me. When do you know you're kind of
gone too, right?
You know, like I'm not gonna say I didn't like this movie because I did, but holy fuck was this like, you know, like
it's very different.
And I'm like, so if you're kind of treating it like a sci-fi movie, was it sci-fi? Absolutely.
Right.
You know, if you treat it like a Bond, like action movie, like, yeah, I mean, it was action, but man, like, and then is this the first movie that we've really had that is just kind of like, no fucking way could this ever happen in life?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's like, well, did you watch Calvin Dyson's review?
No.
So I guess he keeps harking back to a quote from Cubby Broccoli, the producer. And they were talking about Star Wars, and, you know, and he's like influenced, but he's like, you know, they're doing, he said it's science fiction, sci-fi, what they're doing.
Right.
And he said, we don't deal in science fiction, we deal in science fact. So when he does the review, you should watch it, because when he does the review of Moonraker, which I think he actually likes the movie, but every time something ridiculous happens that's unbelievable, he just like posts Cubby Broccoli's quote over top of it. He's like, we deal in science fact, as he's fucking floating on a gondola, you know, and all this other shit. But I guess technically the last movie had the submarine. That's kind of unbelievable. But I know what you mean. But yeah. Laser guns? Okay.
Well, that's not even, honestly, that's not even the part that I'm talking about. You know, the skydiving.
Yeah. Okay, so let's just get into it.
Okay.
It opens up, gun barrel. Bond is, they show the space shuttle get stolen.
Oh,
Moonraker.
Okay. I've never heard of or seen a space shuttle get transferred. I don't know if that's a thing. I wrote in my notes, they strapped this fucking spaceship on top of an airplane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like it's
kind of heavy.
Like it's a fucking Christmas tree on top of a station wagon.
Yeah, like it's Christmas Vacation, bro.
Yeah.
It's like they got goddamn Clark Griswold taking the Moonraker across country.
They're just flying a fucking airplane with a spaceship, and then two dudes just hijack it, and then the airplane blows up. You know.
Fun fact.
Yep.
I guess they were Air Force, whatever they were. The ones that were initially flying the plane, right? The co-pilot is the same actor that played the British naval dude in the last movie, who like took the lead randomly for like 2 minutes. You remember that? Where he's like, I'm gonna lead the assault, and then he got blown the fuck up.
Right.
It's the same actor. So again, Calvin Dyson points out, he's like, I like to think they're brothers, twin brothers, and his brother just got blown up in the last megalomaniac that took over the world, and this guy's getting destroyed by Drax, you know, like, and he's like, oh no, I should have joined the Navy. Oh wait, they got tore up too. But yeah, so they just kind of take it, and I'll point back to this later on, because I have a note on it, but it gets stolen, so then I think M gets informed, or Gogol, one of the two, the Russians, or they tell each other. They just tell each other everything now, right?
Right.
And then he's like, where's Bond? Where's 007? Money Payne's like, he's on an African job. He's finished up his last leg. And he's got his hand up some chick's leg. Bye, Mike. So he's got this chick's, he's trying to like schmooze this girl on the plane.
He's trying to join the Mile High Club. I mean, he's probably already in it. But
probably in it, but he's like a founder. But she pulls the gun out on him, and he's just like, "Damn, not again." And my first thought is, Roger looking kind of old, bro.
Okay, we can pause right here. So, I did look it up how old he was. Roger Moore's 51. 51. So,
well, it's funny because you start looking at like when these movies in the year they come out, and I'm like, it's slowly ticking up there. We're at 1979 now. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like next thing you know, it's 80s. You know.
Also, the other thing I looked up. So Roger Moore initially had a 3-movie contract. You know, and like he was already the same age or a year older than Connery when he joined. He just didn't. I mean, Connery used his body like a porta potty, so Connery looked old as fuck. And you know, when Moore started, he looked a little younger, even though they were the same age. So he started a 3-movie contract that was up with Spy That Loved Me, and then for these next 4 movies, they just signed him to a movie by movie contract. But like, at what point in time do you fucking call it? So like, 51, he still looked good. He did look a little old. And
how old was Craig? 50 something.
When he joined, I want to say he was 40.
Well, I think it's the same. I would say, me personally, that I'd say 50 is when you should start thinking about it. I think Pierce and I think Daniel Craig were both like 50-ish, and they both, you know what I mean? Like
now my boy
Timothy
Dalton.
I think I said Timmy Dalton.
Timmy D.
Timmy D's.
Yeah. Well, he was in his 40s when he did it, but Daniel Craig, even at the end, I mean, obviously we're gonna watch it. Like he looked a little ragged.
I think when you watch back and when you get the Casino, when you see it and you go look at Casino, and you're like, holy shit, you know what I mean? But it was 15 years, but yeah.
All I'm saying,
Roger
Moore is starting to show his cracks, and we got 3 more movies after this.
Yeah. So she got a gun on him. Some dude throws him out of a fucking plane. Turns out Jaws is on the plane. What?
How did he get there?
Exactly. Rolls up. I'll get on Jaws. We'll get the Jaws a lot. First of all, what the fuck? But all right, so now they have this like fight in midair, and you want to say it's very unbelievable and bullshit is what you're trying to say.
That's not even the part that's bullshit.
Okay. Take it away.
Okay. So one, I got, for whatever reason, I geeked out a lot on how they actually filmed this movie because what they did was pretty dope. This scene was filmed in midair. Like, that's cool as fuck. Like, now obviously it was all, stunt doubles. But, it's this idea that, Bond throws the guy out and then Bond, Jaws is on the plane, so Bond jumps. And then he's like in a free fall and he catches up this guy and he fucking slams his parachute. He steals it, right? The unbelievable part is Jaws jumps out as well, and then he's unsuccessful with fighting with Bond, and then he lands on a fucking top hat circus and just falls into a trapeze. But hey, there was a net, so he didn't die. Like, that is the unbelievable part.
I do like when Bond kind of does this, like, I'm gonna aerodynamic myself and then zoom up on the guy. But I did say the transition into the title sequence is, in a word, odd. Because he kind of just like drops on this tent and then just spins around Jaws, right? And he's like, woo, 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 and then he goes like, and now we're in a title sequence. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? And
this is kind of in. We're definitely going to see it towards the end of Roger Moore, and we don't. I think Timothy Dalton, if I remember correctly, his movies kind of get back to kind of being more realistic. And then
they do this all the time. But yeah,
I think Pierce Brosnan started out like Goldeneye, if I remember correctly, was mildly realistic. Then it just gets like,
you could tell they do waves, man.
Yeah,
they do it. Hell, you could even say No Time to Die is kind of unrealistic, but we'll get there. But So, it gets real goofy real quick on that. But then the
Yeah.
title sequence. Do you know who sang the song? Did you look it up?
I did not.
All right. What do you think about the song?
I have it in my notes. I said, "Is this the worst Bond song?"
I said title song kind of sucks balls, and I said I'm sorry, Shirley Bassey. Did you know that?
I don't know who that is.
She's the one who sang Goldfinger and Diamonds Are Forever.
Oh shit!
And then this is the third of her 3 of 3 that she did. I can't comprehend. It's so bad.
And Diamonds is such a banger.
Even Goldfinger is a pretty damn classic. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but again, Diamonds birthed a lyrical genius.
I'm just saying, it doesn't make it. Didn't. I didn't know it was her. You know, and I looked it up and I was like, "Oh shit!" Because it was very very boring. I didn't even.
The last one was kind of slow, but the last one was also like mildly like I remember hearing it before. You know.
Yeah, and so same with the Man with the Golden Gun. I think the crazy thing to me though is still that they had Paul McCartney and Wings, and then they just kind of like dropped off since then. I guess Carly Simon was okay, but like yeah, like
the other weird thing. So I was watching this, and you know, it being space and it being the late 70s, my mind went, wait, they couldn't have got David Bowie to sing the fucking intro song? And then I found out that originally David Bowie was going to be Drax.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, so like I thought because Bowie definitely kind of like with Space Oddity, you know, he kind of popped into the whole theme of like space, and then he had other songs about space. And
I think that probably would have been good. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, this song was
okay.
yes.
We agree. Understood.
Yeah.
Shitty. Yeah. So they basically little bits and bobs. Bond rolls up. They tell him, "Hey, this shuttle got stolen. It's owned by Hugo Drax, this fucking billionaire, I guess." The funny thing is, there's so many billionaires in Bond's universe. They just keep popping up. How do these people get all this fucking money and no one knows who they are until they do something stupid like this? You know what I mean? Like,
okay, this is the part that confused me. So, like, at first when I watched the movie, it sounded like, hey, we're going to send you out here. This is the guy, you know, this is the company that made the space shuttle. Kind of figure it out. But, like, when Bond rolls up, it's very quick, very obvious, apparent that Drax doesn't want this motherfucker there. So
yeah,
like,
it's very obvious right away that this dude's up to no good. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but like, maybe I misheard it or miswatched it, but it seemed like, hey, go to this fucking place. You know, they're gonna. It sounded like there was cooperation. You know,
it did too. And I guess I thought it was just kind of him doing like if you're Drax, you gotta assume like they're gonna come poking, right? You stole a fucking space shuttle. They're gonna come poking. The government's gonna roll up. So like I feel like he knew they're gonna send somebody.
Right.
And then he like immediately was like, let's fuck him up. Once he rolled up on the estate, right? And I did have a note that it was like, okay, so this dude's rich enough to buy the Eiffel Tower. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, okay. And then we just know about him, not think he's doing anything nefarious. This dude bought the Eiffel Tower, dude. He's buying stones imported in from France. And we don't think he has some kind of egotistical... Whatever. He rolls up, and he's supposed to meet... Who told him to meet Goodhead? Was him?
What? It was either him or the guide, Corinne.
Oh, yes. Corinne Dufour.
Yeah.
And then so here's another, I think, kind of recurring theme with Roger's Bond. So Connery was a woman beater, pretty much. I'll say it, pretty much, right?
More hit women than the first.
But I think he's turned into basically a misogynistic Bond, where he just kind of like he said, "I'm looking for Dr. Goodhead," and she said, "You found her," and he said, "You're a woman." A doctor?
Also,
Excuse me?
Also, okay. We're not even hiding it at this point. Goodhead, are we fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I know, right? Like they couldn't think of anything else. Like, oh shit, we didn't think of a name for the girl. What are we gonna put? My favorite part is that later on you find out she's a CIA agent.
How's that your favorite part?
Her name, and she's an actual government like agent, and they were just like, "That's a good name. Keep it. That's fantastic." Yeah, like good name. Good. Like, at least you could say James Bond is a very generic kind of, like, name, right? You could just be like, Jim is a common first name. James is a common... Bond is not very... Now it is in the world because of the movies, but, like, really, it's bland, right?
Yeah.
So you could kind of be like, he's a secret agent that goes undercover easily. Her name's fucking Holly Goodhead, dude. Like, she's gonna perk up anyone's ears anywhere she goes, like, if she's trying to be undercover. But maybe it's a different angle.
This also kind of like, I think you and I watched Austin Powers before I saw any of the Bond movies.
A lot of vagina.
Yeah. I thought all of that shit was just like goofy, like, oh, it's a parody on.
Yeah, they're like, take it to the extreme, Octopussy. No.
Man.
Yeah. Yeah.
These movies really gave them a lot to fucking spoof on. Really,
this one's pretty spoofed. I have a couple notes on like when it's very spoofed. So he meets Dr. Goodhead.
Yeah.
She for some reason's like, check out this thing that's like puts G's on you if you can go into space. You want to get fucked up real quick?
Yeah, and he's like, okay, and she was like, yeah, if you hit 7 G's and you can't handle it, you just press the button.
Yeah.
And
funny. Okay, did you notice a quote? I have a quote. There's a lot of weird things that happen in this movie. I don't understand. She says something about like even a 70-year-old can withstand 7 G's, and he responds, quote, "There's never a 70-year-old around when you need one."
I don't even know what that fucking means.
I don't either, dude. I looked at it, I was like, huh? Is he trying to like... He looked like... His face looked like he was hitting on her. And I was like...
I think he meant like, yeah, put a fucking 70-year-old in there instead of me,
I don't know. It was very weird, and she just kind of looked at him like, okay, just hit the button if it fucks up, bro, I'm out. And then she walked away. And for some reason, it's okay for... I think his name was Chang.
Yep.
All right.
Henchman.
Yeah, so it's hard for this guy to just take dudes off the fucking controls, man. Hey, man, get on out of here. Hey, lunch break. Lunch break, there you go. Chow line's up there, let's go. And he puts him in there, and he just, like, fucks. He basically disconnects the kill switch, right? And I got that he hit 13 Gs. That's what the meter said.
Yeah. And
It's a lot.
Yeah, and then
it's quite a bit.
So something we glossed over was his interaction with Q earlier in the movie.
Oh yeah.
And Q gave him he gave him like a fucking like wrist gun where.
Yeah, damn, I really forgot about that. Sorry. Yeah, good call.
So he had the wrist gun, and he was able to like Spider-Man like web sling his fucking wrist gun, and he shot the fucking controls, and
it's got two kinds of darts. One, the armor piercing he just used, and there's another one that's got like cyanide. Don't know how he switches them, but he's got two different darts in it.
Maybe it's like the Dave Chappelle. Maybe he just has them staggered.
Right. Every other one is a fucking Oh, side note, I don't know if you noticed my shirt. Yeah, I'll show you.
7.
Back. It's mostly the back. Can you see the back? How's it?
Stand up a little bit.
Fuck. How's that?
I just want to. You know what? I just want to what?
What does it say?
I just want to Bella. You gotta slide.
I know.
I just want to believe.
Yeah.
I just want to believe. I just want to believe. I don't get it. I don't get the reference.
Really? Tommy gun, dude. I got this at the show. Brand new. Wow.
You went to the show?
Yeah, me and Chris with this show.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I told you to come.
Yeah, well, you told me to come. I didn't know if that was like an empty, like, hey, you should come. You know.
I mean, you should have came.
Right,
I was gonna go regardless, but I want.
Sidebar. How was it?
Amazing. Fantastic.
I'm sure Brand New is going to continue to tour, and you and I will make it.
It was fucking packed, so I think so. They played almost everything. They played almost too much Daisy.
Well,
and it was like four. It was like 4 songs. It was like 4 songs.
Well, they played the right 4 songs.
They did. Yeah, sidebar, but like they opened with Mixtape. Then they went into like 5 or 6 Deja songs. Then they went into like 5 or 6 or intermix between Devil and God and Daisy. They did a little acoustic set, and they did, I think, From the Bottom acoustically. And I'm gonna say, it's better that way.
Okay.
Actually, a good song when it's acoustic. Then they played like 6 science fiction songs, and then they kind of finished off with a couple more Devil. It was great. I'm not gonna lie. It was like they like touched everything enough, except for they don't play much Your Favorite Weapon, but it's okay. But like.
Well, and I know because I have been listening to whenever they post like the live shows. I've been listening, and it sounds like Jesse Lacey, because he's been on record saying that he doesn't really like to practice with the band a lot, and like they really just like go on stage and like do it. And I knew early on, like, he was forgetting like lines and shit like that. Like, did sound like he pretty much like picked up his.
Yeah, he sounded like he had it. I mean, you could tell his voice is older. You know what I mean? Like some of the screaming and raspy is cut not as much, but still good. I mean, like, did you not see? I sent you the picture of that poster I bought.
I mean, you can buy a poster.
I bought it there. Limited. Okay. It was 50 of 50 from the Pittsburgh show.
That's awesome.
And now we ran into Jesse Lacey. I told you that too.
Well, you told me that, and I guess I didn't put 2 and 2 together.
Oh, you just ran into Jesse Lacey. Weird.
I thought that you went up to Pittsburgh. I thought you went to a Pirates game.
Okay, so we were like looking at this ice cream place.
Yeah.
Because we just wanted some ice cream, and all their flavors are on the front door, written, and like almost like this board back here, like written, like we got this today, and we're like looking, and then this guy and his daughter are coming out the door. I'm like, oh shit, so we just kind of like me, Chris, and Brady, but I move out of the way, like oh god, right? And when he comes out and he like kind of looks at me, and I look at him, I'm like, it's fucking Jesse Lacey, dude. I was just like, and he looked at me, he was like. And then he just like walked to the curb with his daughter eating ice cream, and I was just like, Chris was like, that's Jesse Lacey, dude. That's Jesse Lacey. And we're just like, don't look at him. Don't look at him. Like, I don't want to be awkward. And he's sitting there with his daughter. I don't want to be. And we just stared at there until we walked away. And I was like, oh god. But it was like and then like Brandy made a good point. She was like, he probably thinks we're fucking weirdos that we're staring in the door at him and his daughter. But in reality, we were reading ice cream flavors. You know what I mean? Like, he's probably like, these motherfuckers, I'm just trying to eat my ice cream and live, man. And like, yeah. Great show, though. They closed with Welcome to Bangkok, and they fucking cranked the volume on the drums.
Yeah.
Like, to like 11. It was just like you could feel it in your heart. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And then like, they play Crack the Sky, and at the end, when he's like, this is the end, everyone started playing music. Like the drums came in and everything. So it wasn't just him playing the acoustic at the end. It was just the whole band was in it. And it was tears, brother. Tears.
I'm sure
tears.
I'm sure someone recorded it. I will listen to.
They did quiet things that I couldn't sing without crying. Not even shitting you. I was like, oh, buddy. Old times.
I know how much you love that song, and I know how much you have.
What it's weird is the first time I heard it live.
Well. And I've heard it live, because
it's weird, because it's like one of their big ones, and they just maybe they don't like.
And I've only gone to one Brand New concert, and
fuck yeah, I've been to like 4.
Yeah,
and whatever. You look at the draw, Anyway, we're back. I just want to get the shirt and stuff, but
we're talking about Moonraker.
Talking about Moonraker. We're talking about Hugo Drax, We're talking about dude using a wrist gun to escape from 13 G's.
Yeah, so from there, Bond is fucked up, and he like Holly Goodhead is like runs in there and like, I'm so sorry, and Bond's a little bit of a dick, which I'd probably be a little dick too if I took fucking 13 G's to the
dome,
yeah.
straight to the dome, baby. What if her name was Goodheed? What if that was her name? Goodheed.
It was good.
They're pronouncing it wrong. I don't know. Goodheed. Yeah, he's all fucked up, but he ends up going to that.
He recovers. Yeah. He ends up banging. We get our first bang.
Great quote from that. I want to delve into this real quick. Maybe you could help forensics it up.
Okay.
He bangs Dufour, right? Dufour. One bang. He's like trying to find secrets, and he's like using it to get the secrets and stuff, right? And she's like, I had a lesson or a book my mom gave me about like some shit. I don't know what it was. Something like
the first date.
Basically, right? And he said, you never read that? He said, what did your mom write or something? And she goes, I never learned to read.
Yeah.
And then Bond's like, fuck yeah, and just starts plowing her.
Yeah.
The Bond bang
Well, this might be a callback.
I'm just
who's the first Bond girl?
Honey Rider.
Yeah.
He's got a type. He's like,
I read
no.
Wikipedias.
Yeah, I'm on letter E now, bud. We're getting there. We're almost halfway done. Yeah, I was like, bro, I'd be like, hold on, you can't read?
All right. So,
but anyway, so they bang,
and then
he pulls out a little
like
camera. It's a camera.
Okay.
Which very remind me of Austin Powers.
Yeah.
Where he pulls out the little, he's like, yes, like the little camera. It's got 007 on it. I guess it's a gadget. I have it written as a gadget, kind of.
Yeah.
He gets some information about some. They find out later what it means, but he gets what he wants. He gets what he needs.
Well, because he pulled out a decoder to crack the safe, and then he pulls out his camera to take pictures of all the shit in there. And then while he's doing it, he's pretty much like, all right, I'm fucking done. I'm leaving tomorrow. And then Chang is like in the fucking bushes, like
just watching.
Yeah. So then they're having.
He watched. He definitely watched him bang.
Oh yeah.
I'll say it. He was cucking, bro.
Hardcore. So,
Chang, more like cuck.
Chang cook.
Chuck.
So
his name is Chuck.
So now Bond is rolling out in what was that, Rolls Royce?
Yeah, it was something. Yeah, it was ridiculous. He rolls up. They're like doing like pigeon shooting or something like that, or I don't know what the official term is.
They're hunting game,
They're doing old man things, old rich man things.
And they've got an old guy that just climbs a tree with a fucking sniper rifle.
Drax is like, hey, you know what to do. Get the fuck up there.
Yeah.
All right.
And that actually gave me like flashbacks to fucking From Russia with Love, the fucking gypsy fight. I don't even know why, but like just having some old guy, just climb a tree with a fucking, hunting rifle and scope.
I just don't understand if you're gonna shoot him. So he gets rid of everybody else. So it's just him and Bond and the dude in the tree.
Yep.
I'm assuming to have no witnesses, right?
Sure.
Why don't you just shoot Bond right in front, blatantly? Just do it.
Listen, if you have that much fuck you money, like you think fuckers are singing Canary? Like,
yeah, right? Yeah. They're not gonna say shit. Pay him off. Yeah. You got it. Anyway, so the birds go flying around, and Bond's following him. He shoots. The bird doesn't go down. He's like, you missed.
Is like, you missed. And then the fucking old guy falls from the tree. And
I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty badass.
Yeah, and Bond's like, no, I didn't.
Don't think I did. Don't think I did.
So
and it's like that Captain America old meme where he's old and he's like, I don't think I will. I don't think I did. I hit him right in the face.
And then Bond just like gallivants, like he just kind of struts out back to the Rolls Royce, like I'm fucking out, bitches.
Which is crazy if you're Drax.
Right.
This dude knows you just tried to kill him. He killed that dude. And now he's just slowly strolling out. And you're just going to be like, damn.
All right.
I'm going to let him leave, too. I'm going to let him go.
And then now we're going to get into a very, very Bond movie scene where fucking Corinne rolls up in a fucking golf cart. So
that's the Bond thing, yeah.
So, well, that's not the Bond thing. But
I know.
She rolls out in a golf cart. And then there's effectively like a exchange where Drax effectively says like, hey, like, I know that you fucking helped him get sick.
And he looks at Chang, who's got dogs.
Yep.
He's like,
and then
another villain using animals.
So this is the weird part that I got in my notes. She rolls up in a golf cart, and then the dogs are released.
Yeah.
And she runs through the woods. Why didn't you get back
in the fucking golf cart? Yeah. Yeah. Maybe use the vehicle that you came up on, dude.
And then, and this is another fucking Bond trope. You help Bond, you gonna die.
Yeah. I said Bond's fault. Should we start a tracker on people that get banged by Bond and banged by, death? Death by Bond. Maybe. There's too many.
There's too many at this point.
We're behind. Yeah, we're very behind. So Bond goes and meets up with...
Goes to Venice.
Venice to this, like, glass shop.
Yeah, because he saw the name of it, because when he took his little pictures, it had, like, a honeycomb-shaped, like, glass. And then it had the name of the glass. So he went there, and this is the other weird part to me. So he rolls up, and, like, the front of it is, like, a shop. And he rolls up, and there's a cute girl working the counter, and she's like, have a look around, whatever you want. And he's like, thank you, I will. And he just, like, rolls in the fucking back room.
Yeah. Yeah. Just start picking up shit.
Yeah, now they're in a fucking warehouse, like, blowing glass and shit. Like every customer can do this? Like,
yeah, hey, I'm just going to roll back to check it out, dude. Yeah, I was like, and no one even said anything to him. They're just like, okay.
Yeah. And
go for it, dude.
And he sees the little honeycomb glass, you know, and the internet called them vials. I don't know if I'd call it a vial, but then again, I don't know what a vial is.
I would say a vial. To me, a vial is more what he has in his pocket,
right? Later.
To give the M. Yeah, that's a vial. I think this is like a container.
Yeah,
I would say
they called the little honeycomb a vial, but I didn't look up the definition of what a vial is. So if anyone is listening in the chat and you want to tell me what
is a vial? What the fuck is a vial?
I'd love to know.
I think. Okay, yeah. So then he just kind of like decides, all right, I got some. I'll come back later or something. Goes on a gondola. This is Venice, and now Moonraker kicks off.
Right. Okay, so he's on the gondola, and then they shoot his fucking gondola driver. I don't know what you call a gondola driver, but okay.
And then, the dude.
And then it turns into a fucking speedboat. All right, this is where I'm confused. Are all gondolas turned into speedboats, or this was set up by the fucking by like M?
100%. I think it's a Q-boat. I don't know, but I guess they just assumed he was going to get attacked by a knife throwing assassin on a coffin floating by. And then like, oh man, and sorry driver dude, you might get taken out as part of collateral. It's just gonna happen.
It also got weird because the gondola later turned into like a Wienermobile and
it turned into like a hovercraft thing.
She just drove it through the streets and everyone's watching him.
Yep.
And then he's done. Like,
and then he's just done. I said I basically was like the boat attack and the chase afterwards basically took this movie camp level from like 0. It was kind of campy, but not really. To like 11, like instantly. It was like, boom, hovercraft, boom.
I don't know. Fucking Jaws falling into a circus.
Yeah, pretty good start. Yeah. And then I I don't know. He I guess he kind of just goes away until nighttime when he comes back to the lab. I guess that's what happened because he just kind of stopped driving and then they just cut to the night.
Yeah.
So he's there. He finds the lab, and he just fucking murders dudes by being nonchalant with this fucking liquid.
Yeah,
you know,
he found there were a couple vials that they were
which Will, I don't think you could butt chug that. I'm gonna say that, Will. You don't butt chug this deadly virus in Moonraker.
You could, but you could definitely only do it once.
One time, yeah. That's the ultimate butt chug. One and done. So he finds this thing, and it's in the honeycomb container. This guy's putting it in there.
Yeah.
And he's like looking at it. He's like, oh, I don't know what this is. And he like puts like one of the vials in his pocket.
Yep. And then
like, yeah, they're coming back, and he like
kind of
fucking...
he sets it off, and they go to move it, and they didn't know it was there. And then the vial drops and breaks, and they just die.
Bro, they work for a bad dude. I get it. A shit company, like an evil corporation. But these homies are probably just on the night shift, right. Waiting to go home and see their families.
Right.
And some asshole just leaves a vial. That they got all these they got these protocols and procedures to make sure they don't get fucked up. And some asshole just leaves a fucking vial half on the ground.
They're just trying to make a living.
Yeah, but yeah, they did. And I said my note was that Bond took a very, very good. He took a lot of trust in that door.
Right.
He was just like, door shut. I'm sorry, bro, but like if I'm looking out the window and you're like fucking dying in like 10 seconds, I'm gonna be like, yo, is there an air vent? Do I need to cover my mouth? Should I just leave? He just sat there and stared at him like, well, that sucks. So as he's leaving, Chang attacks him.
Yep.
So we have the Chang fight.
Yep.
Chang just starts screaming violently.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. So at some point in time, they had like a tour through the glass museum, and they're talking about how like this one fucking bowl is worth like millions of dollars. This glass bowl was blown like
stupid
500 years ago. And they're later, Chang and Bond are fighting in this museum. And they are just chucking glass at each other. And they just picked up this fucking $1 million bowl and just threw it at each other. Like a fucking water balloon.
But like, he would be, that's the bowl he picks up. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. Really? Yeah.
In all fairness, I probably would too. It was owned by Drax. Like, yeah, fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. He already tried to kill you like twice,
Right. So, and then they end up fighting like towards the top, and then like Bond just murders Chang. Like he pushes him out the glass. Yeah,
he just fucking kicks it. Yeah, he's like bye, and he like throws him down.
They had like a band, like orchestra playing, and then and then you just have this Asian guy just like die in front of you.
Jesus Christ! Whoa! All right, he's dead. Yeah, it was kind of just like abrupt ending, but I guess whatever. And I thought that was crazy was the fact that Bond just casually has a deadly virus in his pocket as he's fucking fighting. I'm like, bro, you know what? Set that down. Set that down somewhere safe, all right? You get kicked right in the fucking chest, donezo. You're dead. You land on it, you're dead. But thankfully not. Afterwards, oh man, here's a note. So we end up transitioning to Dr. Goodhead's hotel room.
Yep.
What the fuck was him scaring her by grabbing her arm?
I don't know.
Do you remember? He's like, ah! And then, like, I was like, what? This is another one. I'm telling you, there's a few of these, like the jaw scene, the dude coming out of the coffin. Like, there's a few sprinkled in, and you're just kind of like, what? You know what I mean? Like, did somebody have this like good idea and was just like, this guy's in the corner, just and then guess what? Bond scares her. Yeah, why not? Put that in there. He kind of like starts interrogating her. He kind of basically just says, she's CIA. I would have liked more hints beforehand than this. You know what I mean? Like, it was kind of like shown as he already knew.
Yeah, because like he's
Yeah.
in the hotel and like she's like spraying perfume and he's like
Mm.
he's calling out like what it is and it's just like and then at the end like he's like, oh, you're working for the CIA.
Yeah. Oh, look at this needle pen. CIA. And he's like, Bollinger 69. Nice.
Oh, you knew I was coming.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I was like, damn. It'd been way better if he was just like, nice. But I guess that joke wasn't around back then.
I also so we get to our second bang. We bang good head.
Mm-hmm.
And
nice.
Nice. Probably also figure out if her name actually fits.
If she lives up to right.
Yeah. So
you should change your name. Actually, I have an idea.
So
mediocre.
Mediocre head.
Mediocre. Yeah. So okay, another weird thing. He decides to take M and the minister, the prime minister, or whatever, straight to the lab.
Okay, before we get there, I'm confused with the whole like dialogue of like her leaving and having her suitcases packed. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They were playing this whole like, hey, we're gonna fuck, but like we're not working together, and like I'm not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. Like they pan out to like her suitcases packed. I didn't get it. I have no idea what that like.
I guess it was just saying he saw the suitcase, he knew she was leaving, and then she was lying, so he knew she was lying. I just don't understand why they even did it. Okay, because considering the last movie was kind of almost the same trope a little bit. You got two spies going back and forth. They don't like each other. They do. Like you're doing it again in a different way, but you're doing the same. Like we're not gonna work together, but we are. But we're not. It was weird.
And they definitely use another part of the last movie on this movie at the end.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They also use another part, but we'll get at the end too. Oh yeah. Well, so I just thought it was very weird. This is very uncharacteristic. Is probably the best word to say. To bring M straight to a villain's like lair.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, dude, this is where he's making his deadly virus. I'm gonna bring you straight there. Check it out. Imagine Daniel Craig bringing M to like, I don't know, some house that gets bombarded by some villain. That'd be weird.
No, Daniel Craig.
No, I'm just fucking.
He's not going to do it.
He would never bring her to fucking Skyfall. That'd be weird. Where she could die.
Not my Bond.
Not my Bond. No, it was just weird, dude. At this point, why would he roll up? Like, there's a potentially deadly virus in here. All right, bro, let's bring the minister and M in this bitch. It was just weird.
Yeah.
And of course, Drax is one step ahead. He's got it all cleaned out. And JC turned it into just a room. No more lab. I'll say the funny thing is, here we are, where we are. Here we are. All right, so M's nice again, the Bond.
Yep.
Okay. And I said, Bond be taking mad leave, dude.
Well, yeah, because M, so...
I feel like every movie, he's like, take 2 weeks to leave.
Well, it was like a wink, because... Yeah,
I know, he needed him to be like off the books so he can like not be tracked and shit like that. Yeah. It just like the same thing happened like on Her Majesty's. This happened again in like another one, and it's like...
Yeah, but it was also...
it was Man with the Golden Gun, right?
You just made me look like a fool. But then, like, Bond's like, hey, I got this fucking vial. This is my evidence that, fucking Drax did this shit. Like, and Emma, like, Bond's a lot of things. Like, would I trust Bond with, like, my fucking sister? No.
Yeah, right?
No. If Bond's like, hey, Drax is doing this shit, here's the vial to prove it. Yeah, man, like, you're onto something.
Which is also crazy. It's crazy to me that, like, the prime minister was immediately like, you're off, take him off.
Yeah.
Like, this is your, like, top government agent.
It's your guy.
And you're gonna believe this German rich guy.
Yeah.
And not, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you're not gonna be like, well, that guy's lying. It's clearly Bond, the liar. You know, like, why would he bring you here?
And again, like, don't trust some prime minister. Don't trust him around your daughter. But like, yeah, he's
but the dude's trying to save God, queen and country, or whatever the fuck you want to say. You know what I mean? Like, that's like the only thing he cares about. It's the only woman he's not gonna betray is the queen. But so.
He would have fucked her. But like,
hey, can I get information out of you? I gotta do it. Sorry.
He's not going to betray her, but he will fuck her.
Actually, I don't even think he's like, you can't give me any information. None at all. All right, I'll still do it. Okay. I have to. I'm Bond. Right. That's what I have to do.
So yeah, Bond's like, yeah, I'm going to go on vacation. I'm going to go to Rio.
Don't look for me in Rio. And then they pan to Drax. I love this shit.
Okay.
The dude's on the phone, and he's like, yeah, my dude Chang got wrecked, dude. He got thrown off a roof. I got to replace my head honcho.
I need an assassin.
And the guy's on whoever the fuck's on the other side of the phone is like, ooh, all right, we got just the guy for you. And he's like, oh, you can get him? He literally is like, oh, if you can get him, then like, oh, sign me up, brother. And I just like, is there like a hiring, what do you call it when you're like headhunters, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I'm
henchmen, headhunters. I said they call it the Triple H, the hire hotline for henchmen. Like
shit. I think it was Yahoo back in the day. Ask Jeeves.
Yeah.
If it's like an Ask Jeeves for like fucking assassins.
Yeah, it's like what today is like Indeed, bro. You put your job posting up there. I need a henchman, metal teeth, preferred. But if you got a good like samurai background, that's also cool because that's what I was used to. But I can just imagine all these guys like odd jobs over there. Like if he didn't die, he's like I could do it, bro. He didn't kill me. I got a hat. I could throw a hat. Who throws a shoe?
At this point, Jaws got a reputation. Jaws is the guy.
Which brings me to the question: what the fuck was he doing on the plane in the beginning?
I have no fucking clue.
Just hanging out. I'm a mercenary for hire.
And in Jaws, he's so weird. Like, that smile and the teeth, and he's just like,
it's so slow. He's like, I even have a note as like, I think I'm done with Jaws. I was like, so I'm done with Jaws' creepy ass bite. So he meets this chick in Rio, and she's like the contact. I cannot remember her name.
All
I know is she's 3-bang?
2-bang.
She's 3-bang, dude.
No.
Dufour.
Oh, yeah.
Good head.
3-bang.
And he just rips off this chick's clothes.
Yep.
Oh, we have time to kill? Whoosh, take off the dress. Holy shit, brother.
And then, kind of like the we'll say like misogyny. So later they're like Bond goes into a warehouse and he leaves her in the fucking alley. And he's like,
yeah,
don't talk to any men.
Don't talk to any weird men like me.
And so during this, they have a carnival going on.
Yeah,
in Rio, and then they have this like big-headed like costume
clown. Yeah,
and like it's approaching, and then it takes its fucking head off in its jaws.
Boom.
And then he tries to do the bite on this girl, and then like druggy people come through. So it's like, and then it got weird because then Bond comes down and he's trying to fuck him up. And then more druggy people come.
And they take him away.
But, like, okay. Like, I get it. You're trying to be discreet. But, like, also, what does it matter?
Yeah. I also thought it weird when, like, the druggy people came up and, like, she was being, like, literally held by him and, like, looking in pain. And he was going to bite her. And they're just like, I don't fucking care.
Yeah,
I'm dancing.
They're just dancing.
Just dancing, baby.
Fucking dancing.
Also, she couldn't scream. She's like, and I was like, oh, Jesus. And he's like, yeah. Oh, I was done. Anyway, he gets swept away apparently, and that's that. And I don't know if I don't think he rebanged her. He might have off screen bang possibly.
I assume, but
I assume he banged her 100 times, and she's just left in the bed recuperating for the rest of the movie. He's like, finally. And I said, he finds another pop-up MI6 HQ. This is where he ends up, and then Q's got his lab going on.
Is this where he rolled up randomly on a horse?
Yes, and he's wearing like a poncho. Dude.
Yeah, I didn't get
Yes, I don't understand. He's got some getup going. That's exactly. He rolls up to this HQ.
Yeah.
Q's got a laser gun being tested. Oof. A bunch of other shit that was probably would have been cool in the movie, but they never put in there. And basically tells them that like he's got to like find Drax. I don't understand the point of this.
Yeah, I don't know. And then is this how we cut to him going to the fucking Skyride?
Yeah, because he's like, oh, that's what it was. Okay, this is him to say that there's a plant, an orchid, and this is the toxin, and it's only being grown in like one part of the world.
Right.
And and he was like, Q's like, I gotta wait for you to get there, and it's like some boat, a boat. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no, but aren't we skipping? I think we skipped the whole air ride scene.
Oh, we did. Good call. Yeah, we did. We skipped because they go on the air ride because he's looking at the plane and then he sees Goodhead.
Oh yeah, because he went to the top.
Yeah,
and then he's like he's
like
looking
doing like a telescope
fucking,
looking thing.
Yeah, the binoculars, and then he sees Goodhead up there, and then they're fucking riding it down, and then it stops, and then Jaws tries to fucking hijack.
There's some random partner.
Yeah, another old white guy.
Maybe he was part of the deal that when he got hired.
Yeah, because
I gotta bring this guy. I gotta bring my buddy.
Because
you hire me.
He billy clubbed the guy who was like running the fucking Skyride.
Yeah. So another good quote, stupid quote. I like to write down the dumb quotes. She says, "Do you know him?" He goes, "Not socially. His name is Jaws. He kills people." That's unquote. What the fuck? Who wrote that? I know that guy. He kills people, bro.
You say stupid quote.
Amazing quote.
I thought it was funny. I laughed.
Yeah, he kills people.
This is kind of when I thought it was a comedy. You know, like
yeah. I know the guy. We don't really talk. He just kills people.
Kills people.
So then he's like, Jaws is like jumping. Apparently, he's got Donkey Kong skills now and can jump fucking like from gondola to gondola, whatever you want to call it. I don't think it's a gondola.
Okay,
whatever you know.
Here's the other random thing. So I just call it a skyride. So they're in the skyride,
Busch Garden style.
Yeah, and then they fucking climb up on the roof, and Bond's like, "Hey, Goodhead, grab that random chain that's in the skyride.
Check that out. Who left that here? Thank you." I thought did she use one of her gadgets or no?
I don't think so. I don't know. Eventually they
all right, bro.
And fucking Bond rides.
Let me stop you there. All right, you do CrossFit.
Yep.
So you work out quite a bit. You know, I try to work out a little bit. You know.
Yep.
I don't know what Roger Moore's regimen is in 1979, bro. But like, could you?
No. Not
exactly. Could you be like, hey, Karis, grab onto me as I hold on barehanded on this chain?
If it was
3,000 feet up or whatever the fuck it was.
If it was fucking strapped around my wrist.
Oh my god. He was like, we're good, baby. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Is Bond just like amazing strength? He's got upper body strength out of this world. We just don't know. He's got like that, like, I don't know. He's like the big strong guys that are just kind of fat. You know what I mean? But he's just like an old dude.
All right.
Old guy.
another sidebar. So I took my kids to there was like a birthday party a week ago, and we went to like a trampoline park, and Calvin got in for free because that was the birthday party, and I was like, hey. I'm going to take the girls with me. I'll just pay for them, and we'll do this trampoline park. And
Sure.
It was like, hey, if you pay for your kids, you can also do the trampoline park for half off. And I'm like, well, sure, yeah, I'll jump around if they want me to, sure. It was like $12. So they had like a Ninja Warrior setup, and
I've heard producer Brady was just telling me about this shit. I didn't know they had that.
Well, they have it at Rebounders. They have Ninja Warrior, but so they had a setup where it was like it was plastic, but think of like plywood, being like vertical, horizontal across, and then you're like you have to like you run and jump onto it, right?
Like Mike, clean the horizontals, and you're like, I am, motherfucker. I'm cleaning the goddamn wall. The horizontals. No, I'm kidding.
So like you have to run and jump onto this platform, and you're holding it like fingertip, and then you like jump, and then you have to swing, and then you have to jump onto the next one. Well, I had some guy watching me as I'm trying to do this, and I was unsuccessful. I haven't worked out in quite a while. I'm a little older, I'm 37. Not as good as I used to be. But like, I'm just thinking to me a week ago at this fucking trampoline park, not being able to fucking do this, fucking 15-foot, fucking,
sure.
Ninja Warrior.
And watching this movie.
Fucking Roger Moore just takes a fucking chain and fucking straps up and has a fucking 120-pound fucking weighted vest holding on to him. It's just like, yeah, I got this.
We good.
We ain't going to die.
Hey, hold on. We good. Yeah. And I'm like, holy shit, man.
Yeah. So Bond escapes, and then they kept like the fucking crony kept like speeding it up, and then like he couldn't stop it, and then Jaws just like crashes into the fucking building, and then there's a random fucking white girl with braids and glasses.
God. Yeah. Her name is apparently Dolly.
Dolly. And then it's like love at first sight, for Jaws and Dolly. Like, weird.
She must be drunk.
Weird. Yeah.
Very weird, because it also plays that, like, traditional generic love song.
Right.
That, like, Looney Tunes always did.
Yeah, they're in love.
And then they just run off. Yeah. And, like, Bond is, like, watching. He's like, and then he's just like, all right, well, I'm good now. Let us bang. And she's like, you say, but it was just so, that was another scene where it was just like, what is this doing here?
So then.
This chick just in Jaws, dude. All right, before, I will say, because I'm going to bring it up again, when he's getting like sped into the wall, whatever, into the Skycraft thing, they do like a zoom up on like Jaws' face, and he's like, you know what I mean? Like, as he's crashing into the wall. They do it again later. And I don't understand. Like, I don't need to see him like freaking out by falling off. But yeah, so chick meets him. I don't know what she's doing there. She's there. Yeah. They run off. Goodhead's like, hey, James, you saved my life. I'm wet.
Yeah, and they're in like a field and they're making out. And
I'm soaking.
And they're like trying to fuck.
Yeah, all right. Bond's like, you're gonna tell me twice.
Yeah, and then he's fucking like ambulance, like EMTs rolled up, and then Bond's like, we're good. So,
I thought it was like he's like, thanks, man, but we're good, dog.
And then they fucking club him. So
no suspiciousness at all. So, hey, thanks, man, but
so now they're in an ambulance going to Drax, and then Bond escapes, but then
what's up with Holly's tactics?
Oh, just staring at the guy.
Yeah, she's like,
like, I'll fuck you.
Yeah,
she's
I won't say it. I won't say it, but I'll stare at you.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna flirt with you. I'm just gonna say, and then like it's working though. I guess.
Yeah.
I guess if you didn't have to progress to another level of flirtation, why? The guy's biting already. You know, like Bond's getting free. So he gets free, and he does the worst kind of like surprise attack. He like kicks on a fucking or a fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
Why not just knock the dude out?
I don't know. It's Bond.
He's like, I'm gonna spray him with some, and I'm like, okay. So then what happens is they get in this like tussle, and they both get thrown from the ambulance.
Yep.
Dude goes straight into an ad. The dude gets head smashed into an ad.
Yep. He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. And then Goodhead gets taken off to somewhere we don't know. And Bond goes. That's when Bond goes to on a horse.
Riding the horse. Poncho.
And a pawn show up into MI6's pop up.
And the Q's like, I got you a fucking ride. And then he's on a boat.
Now he's on a boat. And he's going on someplace in South America. And this boat is like a tank boat? Q boat? I don't know. Speedboat with Q.
And then it gets weird. So he's randomly in the jungle. And then he sees a fucking hot girl. Right?
Oh, he follows her, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, this is also where he meets Jaws again. Jaws falls off a waterfall, and they zoom up on his face again, and then he meets the hot girl. Yeah.
So he sees a hot girl. He's randomly in the jungle. He sees a hot girl. Okay. I get it. You think with your penis. However.
Come on, brother.
Why is there a random, like, she's not even, like, dressed for the fucking...
She's not even, like, South America. She's like a white blonde chick. Yeah. You know, like, she doesn't belong here. How
do you not know this isn't a foxtrot? Like, you've got to know. You've got to fucking know.
I've been sent to this area specifically in this latitude longitude because apparently Drax is like, this is where the flower is that he's getting his virus. Nothing weird could be here. So there's just a chick. This is perfect. This is fine. Exactly. It's a trap, bro. It's a fucking trap. So he rolls into the trap. Because then all of a sudden there's like 10 of them. It's like 10 chicks.
Yeah.
And then he just keeps going. He's like, oh. Another one comes out and he's like, that's good. And another one comes out and he's like, that's also nice. And then like by the time there's like 10, Roger Moore's face is like, okay, it's party time. Yeah, like an idiot.
Moore's like 11 away.
He said, is there more? Why should we stop now? Yeah. And I'm like, dude, come on. And then he gets like flung into the fucking pond by like a rock. It's like, bloop. And another attempt at a villainous murder by animal. Like a boa constrictor or something.
Yeah, I assumed it was like an anaconda or something, and then Bond kills it. But
he kills it with I think it's what's her face. It's Goodhead's needle pen. But the face on the snake, he's like, did you see it?
Yeah.
It was like, dead. Drax rolls up. It's like, yeah, you fucked up, bro. I got you now.
Yep.
Takes him into his, like, I don't know what you would call these places, like the debriefing room of the villains that tell you everything they're doing.
Yep. Now that we're on trope, let me tell you exactly what my plan is.
Yeah, you were curious, huh? Let me tell you. I'm Space Hitler.
Yeah.
That's basically it. He wants to destroy the world or the human race.
Yep. And he's setting up spaceships, and the whole reason that he had to hijack his own spaceship.
Okay, bro, that's it. That's the one. Okay, he's like, I just want to know why you stole the spaceship from America or whatever it was. And he's like, because I needed it.
He's like, mine had a fault.
What
I needed 4. I had 4. Mine had a fault. So I
need the 5th one. Yeah. Could the writers not think of a better reason?
It's like, what do you mean you had a fault? You couldn't have fixed the one you had?
Yeah, right? There was 5 Moonrakers. So you're right. He had 4 on hand. You couldn't figure out with those ones? I just don't understand, bro. You literally... This is the catalyst of the whole movie, is you stealing that shit. You could have gone to space, done your Hitler shit up there, and taken out the whole human race. Never would have known. But you had a fault, bro. I had a fault! Dude, the red light wouldn't go out. I couldn't figure it out.
So Drax tells fucking Jaws to take Bond to get warmed up.
Yeah, warm him up. He's a little cold from the water.
Yeah. So
he throws him in Holly Goodhead.
He brings him into a room. It's got Holly Goodhead, and then it turns out this room is like underneath the fucking jet booster.
Right, one of the shuttles, bro.
Yeah, and then Bond is able to fucking like die hard his way through the fucking vents.
He has I mean, it's another gadget, I guess. He's got a bomb on his watch, a wire bomb. Whoop, you know, blows up the vent, and they could escape through the air vent. This is where they basically sneak onto a space shuttle.
Yeah, they sneak onto one of the Moonrakers. They
yep,
and we never touch upon it, but Holly Goodhead is an astronaut, so she's well equipped to.
She's a doctor, an astronaut, a CIA agent.
She can fly this fucking.
And a phalange expert, not phalange. What's the word I'm looking for? Fuck, it's not phalange. You know, fellatio expert. Fellatio. F words. Yeah, she's like a jack of all trades, bro. So she can fly this space shuttle. They're going in. She's like, yeah, don't worry about it. I got it, bro. Bond, just shut up. I'm driving here. They end up on this space station for Drax. They get caught.
Right.
That didn't last long. Bond in space. Bond's in space for the first time. Made a note. I think it's funny. I didn't make a note. I said it's funny watching this now in 2025. I'm sure back in 1979, it was like amazing. Everyone was in awe watching a movie about space. You know what I mean? Like, this guy's in space. Look at all this space shit. And like now, I could give a shit. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many space movies where I'm just like, all right, he's in space. Let's get it over with. Let's get him to the station. Let's move it on. I don't need to see everyone floating around. I don't need to see the stars. You know, like, it's in like almost every other movie these days. So it's kind of funny looking it back that way. He basically fights Jaws again.
Yep.
He hits him in the nuts, and it hurts. Does he have metal balls? Because he first hit him in the jaw, like an idiot. I don't know. You fought this guy like 500 times. And then he has an uppercut to his nuts, and he's like, oh my god, it hurts too. And I'm like, does he have metal like everything? Then I have that they get caught and brought to Drax again.
Yep.
And this is where he kind of like sways Jaws to his side. I don't know if I missed anything.
While they were going on this like the space station, they fucking that's when they like Noah Arced like all these fucking like
yeah. There's like 30. I can't remember 50.
I don't know. It was like couples, you know, and they effectively like Drax. This is when Drax is telling Bond like, "Hey, I'm killing everyone. Fucking cyanide is not going to wipe out plants or animals."
Yeah, I guess we should have noticed. Apparently, we should have noticed that when he killed those two scientists, that the rats survived.
Right.
So that this doesn't kill animals, like you just said. Yeah, it only kills humans. It's very specific, very
only humans.
Sophisticated virus. Yeah.
Only humans die. So
maybe monkeys too. I don't know. We didn't talk about those guys. We just don't know rats. And then when they're dead, he's gonna repopulate with his perfect race.
Yep.
Yeah, he's Hitler. He's just Hitler. That's it. Okay.
And then from there, fucking Bond is talking. And because Jaws is there, and somehow Dolly's there too. Dolly.
Yeah. I think maybe Jaws has just some kind of like, hey man, I am the top ranked henchman. You want to hire me, bro? You're bringing my girl. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I think at this point he's like, oh, I'll go in space with you. But I'm taking Dolly.
Right.
You know? And Yeah, so like Jaws is, so Bond's talking is like, oh, so you only want like genetically superior people,
Yeah.
and like,
Perfection, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
and Drax is like, yeah, and Bond's like, so anyone inferior you're gonna kill, and Drax is like, yeah, and then like Bond is like, and somehow like Jaws clues in, like Jaws has some like self like
Awareness. Yeah.
awareness where he's like, I'm a 7.5 foot fucking like
Metal tooth man.
I've got this bulging fucking thing in my head. Like
Jesus
I am not a
Christ.
genetic specimen.
Okay.
Dolly's like 5 foot nothing. She loves me, so she's got to be fucking retarded.
Well, I was gonna say, like, okay, bro, were they like trying to insinuate or suggest that Dolly was like hideous as well? Because I was like, she's like kind of
Pretty.
attractive. Yeah, I was like, you're like, hey, bro. Bond's like, look at that chick you're banging, Jaws. She's dead too, bro. She's fucking ugly, dude. And I was like, really? What are you doing this?
She had glasses.
She had glasses and paint on her overalls, and her hair's in a ponytail. Exactly. And he's like, oh fuck, we gotta take this motherfucker down.
Yeah. So from there, Jax Jaws switches sides.
Yep. He's
Now
on
Jaws
Bonds. Now he's Bonds top hire. He's like, I'm working for you, bro.
Okay, so now, and they also talked about how they couldn't fucking spot the space station because it had
it was got some kind of jammer. Right.
Okay, and then there's a giant fucking button that says like emergency stop. And
yeah. That's even before where he's like, I don't know where we're gonna find it, and she's like, it's probably on this level that says like radar, level 10 radar, and then I was like, they go up to level 10, and then there's the big emergency stop button at the very the script sign. Yeah, real discreet, bro. So they hit that button, and I guess I think it's U.S. Somebody sees it immediately.
Yeah, I think it's U.S. Yeah, and then so I looked it up. They call them Space Marines.
Space Force. So, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So a space shuttle shows up, and they've got a bunch of fucking dudes with laser guns. And then it gets weird because they all release into space. And they're like this laser gun fight out in space.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like Normandy, D-Day, but like in space, you know? Yeah, they're just like not in water. They're just getting let go into the outer space. Yeah, have fun, bro. Don't get shot by these laser beams. So this is like another, almost again, parallel to the last movie, where like the bad dudes like layers getting like stormed by armies, right? And there's just like a massive battle going on, and while Bond and like his close people are trying to escape.
Yep.
So like there's like very close to each other's movies, right? You know.
And then Bond traps Drax in like a corridor, and then he fucking shoots him with the cyanide dart, and then he fucking blasts him out, to space, and then from there.
What did you think about his death?
I mean, for today's graphics, it's pretty low grade.
Well, pretty low grade. A fun fact, though, did you know that Drax's death scene was inspired by Princess Leia in The Last Jedi?
I did not know that.
Well,
yeah, but
now you know.
Princess Leia didn't die in The Last Jedi.
Yes, she did.
No, she didn't.
Didn't she?
No.
Which one's she dying, bro?
Rise of the Skywalker.
She died in that one?
I think. It wasn't The Last Jedi. Carrie Fisher died after The Last Jedi.
Oh, that's probably what I'm thinking about, yeah.
But she was still alive.
You ruined my joke, man.
Yeah.
Not the fact that this movie came out like 50 years later.
It's also funny that you say that because I was picking up with Holly Goodhead, her character. I got a lot of Carrie Fisher vibes, like
Okay. Yeah.
Just from like her whole like mannerisms and stuff. And she's not necessarily like a damsel in distress. She's like strong, kind of has like raspy voice. You definitely fuck her.
You definitely go James Bond on her and be like, I gotta do it.
So we've got the Space Marines have now stormed the fucking control, and then while this is going on, these fucking pods that had the sign
you're right,
are released, and
she died in Rise of Skywalker.
I know.
I'm just making sure.
Why would you? I get it, trust but verify, but why?
I just forgot everything. Yeah, trust but verify, bro. Okay.
All right.
But I'm just saying, I forgot everything that happened in episode 9. Just
anything past 7's trash.
I was trying to keep up, and I'm like, somehow Palpatine returned. But so go ahead. Sorry.
So they're fighting the space. The fucking U.S. Space Marines are fighting
Space Marines.
Tracks people
From aliens.
And then from there, there's a little bit of a fire, and now they're retreating. But Bond is trapped on the other side, so they gotta leave him.
Yep, bummer.
And then Bond is able to escape on one of the Moonrakers, but it's stuck. And then this is where it really gets weird in the movie, because
this is where it gets weird.
Yeah,
yes.
Jaws is frantically Lenny from Mice and Men, pushing around and looking for Dolly. Through all the heaps of bodies, and he finds her. And they have this, fucking, love stare-off, and they're playing the music. And then he pulls out, there's, a bottle of Bollinger, and he pulls it out, and fucking... And then he has a speaking line.
Yeah.
And I forgot what he said, but it was something on the lines of,
so here's the us or some shit.
Yeah, well, at least we're together, kind of thing.
Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can it. I think it's something like that. Some bullshit.
And then what? So Bond and Goodhead are trying.
Here's to us.
Here's to us.
And with the cheer, I guess cheers, right?
Yeah.
Woo! Okay. So Hollywood. You listen to Hollywood? Video games, whatever. Anyone. If you have an established character that has no speaking lines,
don't ever give him speaking lines.
Right. Keep it that way.
My boy Link from Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, when he speaks,
never say a word.
When he does, man.
No. Even in the fucking movie.
I'll say they're coming out of a movie. I would not hate it if he never spoke, because that's what he is.
Make him a mute.
But I'm just saying. Yeah, don't.
Yeah.
That's all. It never works.
This can be our first deaf, fucking action star, from the movie, where he's just signing words to fucking Zelda, But yeah, so, but I digress. So Bond and Goodhead are trying to escape, but it's stuck. They can't fucking separate from the space shuttle. So then, Bond is able to talk to Jaws, and he's like, hey, can you fucking help us? But yet he couldn't hear it. Dolly could, so she had to talk to him. And then Jaws is just like, yeah, I got this. And then he fucking bends a pipe, and they escape. Now the funniest part is where Holly Goodhead is sad that they're leaving Jaws and Dolly up there, and Bond's like, don't worry. It's only 100 miles from Earth. They're fine. Now, apparently, they were in another spot. They survived. But initially, when I watched it, it just blows up.
Okay.
I don't worry. They're fine. And then it blows up, and I'm like, oh, that's the funniest shit ever. However, so I fell asleep watching when I initially watched it. And I woke up around this part, and I watched it. And then last night, I finished the last 40 minutes of the movie. So I later saw where they had, before it blew up, they had showed the little smaller part of the station that they were on had separated. And then
So he's
they
safe.
also talk about like the Space Marines talk about how they picked up 2 people.
Okay, I was gonna ask, did they ever talk about how they get out of it,
Jaws and Dolly did survive. Yeah.
Happily ever after, boys. Here's to them.
So then from there, now it gets into this like straight up Star Wars scene where fucking Bond and Goodhead are flying the plane and they're trying to shoot down 3 of these little pods that have cyanide that are going to wipe out the fucking human race, which I feel like these 3 pods isn't enough to wipe out. You only have 3 of them.
Well, he said 1 pod takes out like 1 million people.
I don't know.
100 million people. He needed 50 to take them all out, right?
Yeah,
so
he had 3.
Right. So just let it go.
Okay.
Just let him land. Yeah. So they start doing his like laser shooting, pew, 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 to take him out. The first 2 are classic movie trope. The first 2 are easy. The last one apparently is like they're getting in the atmosphere, and now it's hard to get a fucking target on it,
Right.
Thankfully, Bond figures it out.
Yeah.
As always.
And then, so they wipe out these fucking pods, and then from there, now they're in the back of the Moonraker, fucking, and now we have to recycle.
Yeah.
Fucking Spy That Love Me, where Britain and the U.S. are fucking watching in, and there's a fucking recorder back there, and they turn it on and they're banging. Okay, hear me out. One, why is like I get it, 79, but like even if it wasn't Bond, even if it was anyone else, it could be you and I. If we're in a fucking spaceship, how do you assume we're not having sex? We just saved the world,
Yeah, emotions are high.
Yeah, like
adrenaline's running.
Yeah, like come on, like
how do you not know we're just not naked, bro?
Yeah,
just run around with the dongs out, just having a good time. Wow, 0 gravity, bro. Look at this.
Yeah, look at my nuts.
Look at this. Also, the feasibility of the fact that could you penetrate in 0 gravity? I don't think so. I don't know. I've never been in 0 gravity though. So we got any astronauts in the chat? You want to go ahead and tune in and let us know if it's possible to penetrate in the orbit of Earth.
But that's the movie.
It ends right there. It's like, all right. Oh yeah. Well, we got to forget about Q saying, I think he's attempting re-entry. Classic.
Yeah, and
rebang. 0G bang, rebang.
Yep. So this is the last movie that we have him.
That's true. Yeah.
After that, he shortly dies and he gets recasted.
Yeah.
So overall,
Shane, rip, miss you, bud.
Overall,
yeah.
I don't know where I would I haven't been like hard tracking like these Bond women.
The women, okay.
Yeah. I put her kind of upper middle tier. I enjoyed her. Something I want to say about Holly Goodhead. I slightly appreciate that. I looked up her age. She was like 31, 32 when they like filmed and the movie.
So better than 20.
Yeah, so I appreciate that they kind of made her a little older.
Yeah, that's for sure. And like a more like sophisticated,
like if Bond would have been banging my girl, my number one Bond from Live and Let Die.
Solitary. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be a
She
little
was, like-
weird. You know, she was like 18, 19.
She was like, I think he did bang her though. He did.
Yeah, but he's
You mean now? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if they
Yeah.
would have had Solitary
For sure.
like in Moonraker, like
Mhm.
it would have been creepy. But we're
Yeah.
starting to get into like, and I will be tracking the age difference because we're.
I'm on it. I am on this. So
We're getting
your
into
top
creepy
is your top Solitaire or is it still Tracy? I can't remember.
no, it's Solitaire, and then
Okay,
I
so
think it's Solitaire, Tracy, and then Domino. But it could
Yeah,
be Solitaire, Domino, and then Tracy. Those are my top three.
Gotcha.
But Solitaire is number one.
And we're thinking about putting Goodhead. What if her name was different? Yeah, I kept asking myself that. What if her name was different? Would you think differently of her?
So, look, I thought she was a good actress. I looked her up a little bit. I never saw Dallas. Apparently, she was like the star of the show Dallas, and there were some other things that she starred in. I mean, obviously, she wasn't in like Game of Thrones and shit like that, but
Yeah.
you know, I mean, she wasn't Kitty Cat from Wedding Crashers.
She wasn't Kitty Cat. That's true.
But yeah.
So, you gonna put her where?
Yeah.
Is she better? Okay, a good question is she better or worse than last movie's girl? Because they're kind of they're very similar.
Yeah.
In characterization.
I go anti-recency bias. I'd put her 5. I'd put the other girl.
Okay.
You know, just somewhere in the middle. I do not think she. I think she was a good actress. I think she added to the movie. I mean, yeah. That's really.
I think the one thing about it is I like to think about like if you take him out of the movie, does it change? I sometimes I think like if you took Solitary was like Tracy 100% is like, you know, that's the whole movie, right? Solitary was like
so hot.
There you go. This is my barometer. If that's your barometer, that's okay, bud. But
So you're saying if there was no love interest?
No, well, I'm just saying like if Dr. Goodhead wasn't in the movie,
so
how much of effect she have on it? Like okay, so Man with the Golden Gun had that blonde girl who did nothing.
I don't even remember her.
Oh, I guess it also had Man with the Golden Gun's chick, but she died midway through. Exactly.
Yeah.
Not memorable.
I think she added to the movie. If you took her out, like, I mean, this is a wacky fucking movie, you know. So
it is nuts. It is kind of I'm gonna put her 3 for me. Behind Pussy. Actually, I think she's better than Pussy.
Wait, so you have her above fucking Domino?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's Domino. She's
you
okay.
You have her above.
I'll tell you my list. You ready?
Yep.
All right. Tracy, 1. Pussy, 2. Goodhead's now 3.
Okay.
Aki from You Only Live Twice.
Okay.
4. Domino, 5.
Okay.
Tatiana from Russia with Love, 6. I've missed quite a bit actually. Honey Rider, 7. There's a lot more in between those two. Solitary is definitely above, I think, Tatiana.
How is Solitary not higher on your list?
She doesn't do anything for me. Like not like that. Like I mean, like she just kind of is just there. You know what I mean? Like she's just
so hot.
I mean, like the fact that she just kind of is like there to like
she would
piss off the villain. You know?
Just purely a damsel in distress.
Sure.
Like, yeah, that gets my juices flowing.
Yeah, but I think I might put what's her Triple X above Goodhead.
Okay.
They're the same character.
Yeah. So.
All right, villains. Let's do villains because we like to talk about them.
Yep.
What do you think about Drax?
Kind of mid tier. I don't know. Like I was trying to think about it, you know, in the sense of like he didn't want money. He wanted to fucking just kill
Merc the
everyone.
world, yeah.
Yep. And be Space Hitler.
Kind of but the dude from the last movie had the same kind of shtick, you know?
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's not Blofeld.
He kind of, to me, he was pretty, like, was he menacing? Kind of.
Yeah, ish.
Just nothing to you. I thought he was pretty. Fuck, I don't know. I think he died too easily.
Yeah, he just kind of took a dart to the chest.
Yeah, it's right to the titty. And it was that he was done. I think there's.
Oh, keep going.
I was just thinking. I just think he didn't. He started off very strong. You know, like trying to like kill the girl. He tried to kill Bond. He like took no shit. You know, like no one come near me. And then like at the end, he just died.
Right.
But I guess most of them do that. I don't know. He just kind of was just there. Because when you think about the movie, and like you said, how like it's just kind of confusing because it's kind of just like a bunch of shit thrown together.
It was
in order to get him to space.
Right. Gadgets are cool.
They were something, yeah. I guess villains. You could also say Jaws was in it too, and Chang.
Yeah. It definitely helped that there were two of them. Jaws, like, yeah. This is the other thing. Like looking back, because like before we started doing this, when you think of villains, like I always think of Jaws. You know,
sure.
He's very iconic, but that doesn't make him good. You
right.
know? Doesn't make him good henchman. But like,
I think what honestly hurt him is being in this movie.
Yeah,
you know, like
why did we need two movies
to bring it back?
Jaws?
Right.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. I don't think any other henchman comes back, right? I mean, Blofeld comes back, but like henchman?
Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean? Like henchman? I don't think so. It's just weird.
Bring back Teehee.
I think he died, bro.
Sure, bring him back.
Kind of hard to bring him back. Bring back Lashif, bro.
Voodoo.
He's dead.
Voodoo.
Voodoo. That's right.
They didn't really have any cars.
They had 0 cars, bro. What the fuck?
Except for him rolling around, and I think it was a Rolls Royce.
But he didn't. He just kind of left. It wasn't like a.
Yeah, that wasn't his.
And they were worried about the gondola boat and the motor speedboat.
They also he was on a spaceship.
He was on a spaceship. That's also a thing. But no cars. Locations were kind of dope.
Yeah.
Kinda, you know, like a little different going to.
So I looked it up. So yeah, because they knew they wanted to go to Rio, and then they did Venice.
They were in Cali in the beginning.
Yep. They were also trying to go to India and Nepal, and based off of like timing, they weren't able to do that. You know, but yeah, I
in space.
Yeah, they went to space. Locations are dope.
But yeah, now it comes to the movie itself.
You want me to go, or you want to go?
I'm gonna give you a rundown of what you got so far.
Okay.
All right. Or do you have it on you?
I have it on.
I'm gonna give you a rundown.
Yep.
All right. Your number 1 is Live and Let Die.
Yep.
Still. Thunderball. 2. 3 is On Her Majesty's Secret Service. 4 is Goldfinger. 5 is Spy Who Shagged Me.
Yep.
I'm sorry. 4 was Gold Member. 6 is The Man with the Golden Gun.
Yep.
And then Diamonds Are Forever.
Yep.
8 is You Only Live Twice.
Yep.
9 is Dr. No.
Yep.
And 10 is From Russia with Love.
All right. So I have this between The Spy That Loved Me and The Man with the Golden Gun.
Okay.
Yep.
So these Roger Moore movies are starting to look a little like same. for
Yeah.
you, except for Live and Let Die.
Yeah. I mean, like,
Okay.
So if right now, because I look back at it, so if you look at my top 5, Live and Let Die, Thunderbolt, Honor Majesties, Goldfinger, and then Spy That Loved Me. Okay. So got 2 more, got two Connery and got a Lazenby. Like, yeah, that's tracking.
I think producer Brandy's watching right now.
Awesome.
She said Live and Let Die is a hot take. Spicy hot take.
For being number 1?
Yeah. She hates that movie.
And I totally like that movie for whatever fucking reason. Maybe it's just that it's in Nolan.
You just want T. I hate T. And you love him. I don't know.
Yeah, and I like Dr. Pepper in that fucking
Dr. Pepper?
Yeah. JD Pepper?
Oh, JD. Fuck no. Sheriff Pepper.
I liked him in that movie.
It's okay. Listen, that guy came back too, and he sucked again.
I know.
Same as Jaws.
Yeah, but he was trash second time. First time was funny. Second time, not so much.
Garbage.
It made a lot of sense for him to be in the first movie, that Louisiana.
Yeah, but now he's in time. Yeah, okay, whatever. He sucks. He had too much screen time.
So
I'll stand by it.
I think Moonraker and I think these movies, if I remember, they kind of get less zany towards the end.
Less samey?
Zany.
Zany. They get more zany.
The last one,
I don't know.
Christopher Walken's, I think, is like a little
The
more.
View to a Kill.
Yeah.
St. John Smythe.
But yeah, I don't think like this movie was just a little too over the top. So I've got it ranked below The Spy That Loved Me, but I have it above Man with the Golden Gun. And I think right now this is definitely kind of like that, like middle tier, topper, lower middle tier.
I'm gonna slide mine in real quick.
Sure.
Locking it in.
All right.
Locked in.
All right. What you got?
Guess. All right. So my number 1. All right, I got number 1. I'm gonna go down the list. I want you. Oh, you don't know. All right. Number 1's On Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Yep.
Number 1.
Yep.
2, Goldfinger.
Yep.
3, Thunderball.
Yep.
4, From Russia with Love.
Yep.
Then I have. What was this 5? 5. Spy Who Loved Me.
Yep.
Same as you, actually. And I think I'm going to put 6 right behind it. They're just very similar. Moonraker, they're both going to be 6 for us.
Oh, so you and I have the same number 5, number 6.
Yeah, and then I go Diamonds at 7, Live and Let Die at 8, Man with the Golden Gun at 9, Dr. No, and You Only Live Twice. You only live twice, man. Whoo, baby. Yeah. Mine is. It's got a lot of Connery at the top. I see 3 out of the 4. Top 4 Connery.
Hey, and right now we've had 3 Bonds. I already know. Like right now, like without like being too biased.
Do you think that maybe rewatching them, like your top will change?
I do think it could change, but I already know what my top 5 are. So like,
I'm just curious. I think we should like going through this way. I'm curious as well because I'm curious if like as you're going and you're seeing how things change throughout, and then you like look at them how you're ranking the other ones, if it changes in top 5. You know what I mean? Because like if you told me right now, like at this point in Bond history that On Her Majesty is number 1 for me, I would not believe you. You know what I mean? Like I would be like, what? No. But watching it, you're like, I dig.
So, like, right now, with what I think I know, I think that my number 1 is either going to be my number 5 or it will not make my top 5.
Okay.
So, I think I definitely believe that my top 4 are yet to be unveiled. But we will fucking see. And because like I remember Moonraker, like it's a very, with it being so fucking zany. Like I remember that one, and like I remember watching it, back in 2012, and and it's crazy to think that was 13 fucking years ago. But like I remember watching it and like, oh yeah, that was an enjoyable movie. I thought it was higher, than Love Me, but
watching him, now you're like,
so we'll see. But
do you think that breaking him down this way changes your view on things, like talking through it like this? Because you might be like, I remember it was enjoyable, but now when you break down, like, look at this scene, look at this stupid quote, look at this thing, like, can kind of be like,
a lot of times, like, I like movies, I do. I like, however, I'm not like a cinematic buff, kind of thing. So a lot of times, like, especially like with the zany shit, if I'm entertained, I'll give it a pass,
Sure.
So, sit down and like talk
pass
about
is a pass, dude. There's 25 films, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
That means it's at like 15 or 20. That's a pass,
Yeah.
But yeah. All right.
I don't think I don't know. Hopefully my bottom two don't change, because if they do, that means
something really happened. I don't know, man. We got some end of more to get through. I think that might be some competition. Whoa!
And with that,
I'm back.
It's also fun because like I've also been trying to think, what is the ideal amount of Bond? Because like Lazenby, with having one fucking film, obviously that's not enough Bond. And we both liked the fucking movie. Like, it's my number 3, it's your number 1. Obviously it was different, but like we needed at least 2 Bond movies from Lazenby.
Right. Like,
but how many is too much? So Connery did 5, Moore did 7. Fucking Brosnan did 4, and my boy Craig did 5. And we'll talk about Craig when we get there. But like, what is the like? I honestly think it's probably 4.
4.
Yeah, because like
there's like and I would like to say it probably depends on like.
Oh wait, no, Connery didn't do 5. He did 6, right? Because he did 5. He left because he initially did 5.
Yeah.
And he did 6, but like I didn't need him to come back, and I definitely didn't need that last one.
Yeah, Diamonds Are Forever. No, yeah, exactly.
No,
like that.
Diamonds Are Forever is fine. Him coming back for Diamonds is fine, but I didn't need You Only Live Twice. Like that. That was his.
No, Diamonds was the one that he came back for.
Yeah, but I'm saying the one before he left.
Before his last one.
Yeah,
before he came back.
The fifth one was You Only Live Twice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't need that. So I guess what I'm saying is, if
4.
if you cut it off at 4, because 4 was Thunderball.
Yes.
Yeah, if you were to cut it off at Thunderball, holy fuck, awesome.
Yeah,
then,
it's what a run.
I guess I'm just saying, I didn't need Diamonds to suffer through You Only Live Twice.
So yeah, I mean, like in reality, you could be like, yeah, You Only Live Twice could have been better. It could have been like done at Goldfinger, but it's so hard though. I think when you're like, imagine if Craig was like Skyfall happened, and then he was like, all right, I'm good.
Well,
you know what I mean? Like
Skyfall was third movie though.
But what I'm saying is like Thunderball is probably his most successful movie, and then you're like, you're like, holy shit, or even like Goldfinger did great, Thunderball kicked that out of the water, and you want to quit now, kind of thing, and like it's tough.
It gets to the winner.
That's like hindsight, though. Yeah, like
yeah. And initially
But yeah.
when we went into this, I thought my top 5 were going to be all Daniel Craig movies, all 5 of them. I not showing my cards too soon, but Craig is my Bond, and he might be your Bond too. However, I do acknowledge that like the Daniel Craig series might be a little bit up and down, and I think
it'd be funny to watch when we get there because, like, I think looking back at it, when you're in the moment of it, watching them in the theaters, you think everything's like the newest and dopest shit.
right.
You might look back and be like, that was great. The next one's not great. The next one's great. The next one, and like up, down, up, down. Kind of like kind of like more right now.
Yeah.
You pop out with a good one, then another bad one comes out, and you're like, what? How the fuck do you go from this to that?
And we have 3 more movies like that. That's the crazy.
That's what blows my mind, dude. It's in 1979, and we got 3 more before Dalton takes over in like 85, or it's 86 or something like that.
87.
Let me see. I'm looking at. It's License to Kill is the first one, right?
Yeah. No. That's
Living Daylights.
Yeah.
All right. Daylights. No, dude. I think License to Kill is the first one.
No.
87. Living Daylights.
And then License to Kill is 89.
Must have been 89. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think the last Moore movie came out in 85.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, that's gonna be it for
awesome.
for Moonraker. Anyone got anything you want to say, Mike, to the chatters, the watchers, the degenerates out there?
Hey, whether you're watching us live or you're watching us later, listening to Zach and I just kind of ramble on, like, we appreciate you coming in. And I'd say we wouldn't do this without you guys, but like, yeah, we probably would, but it's enjoyable with other people.
No, yeah, exactly. Your input is great, and just chatting dumb shit, give us something. It is nice to know that there are people out there listening. That's all.
Yeah.
Even if it's like 3 people.
Hey, and if we can entertain you, even just a little bit, even if it's like, you know what? It was me sitting in silence or listening to you 2 guys, and somehow, like, we didn't make this worse than silence, like, I'll fucking take it,
I'll take it. But, yeah, if you just said, I know it's usually everyone we know already chopping in, but if you haven't already, you see us later, find us on Instagram and X and Facebook and YouTube and Twitch. YouTube, we got 97 subscribers.
Dope.
So maybe we could scrounge 3 people we know together and hit 100.
Hey, listen, if you're listening and you find us even just a sliver funny.
Yeah, just a little chuckle. Even if you're just laughing at our faces. Like, man, look at that goofy looking fuck.
Why are these guys still doing this?
If I like them, they'll stop. Wrong. We won't. But, yeah, let's try and get 100, dude. 100 ain't bad, right? That's a good even number. 3 people.
Yeah. In my mind, we're going to eventually hit like 1,000, 10,000. So, like,
sure.
Hey, let's get 100 subscribers, Yeah,
you start one. You start small. Let's get 1 subscriber. Let's go. 3 people. So somebody will. If you're still watching, you tell them Pretty White Mike sent you. I don't know if they know who that is. It doesn't matter if they know who that is. But anyway, thanks everyone for stopping by. It's Gin Sofa.
Out.
Out.